Have you ever wondered what women truly feel when their husbands express love through oral intimacy? It's a topic often left unspoken, yet it carries profound meaning in mature relationships. If you're over 50 or in a long-term relationship, understanding this can completely transform your emotional and physical connection with your partner. In today's video, we're diving deep into the world of mature sexuality, why oral intimacy is much more than just a physical act, and how it can strengthen emotional bonds, enhance trust, and even improve your health. You'll discover how this intimate gesture symbolizes love, respect, and deep devotion, and why it's especially important for women as they age. But that's not all. We'll also share expert insights from studies and real-life stories, showing you how this practice can lead to greater satisfaction in your relationship and even improve heart health. You'll hear from women who found renewed passion with their partners, and men who reported greater satisfaction in their relationships when they make intimacy about mutual pleasure. If you want to learn how to build a more connected and fulfilling relationship and discover the surprising benefits of oral intimacy, then keep watching, because this might be the key to rediscovering love, intimacy, and health in your later years. Don't miss out. By the end of this video, you'll have a deeper understanding of mature sexuality and how to cultivate a satisfying sex life no matter your age. If you are not subscribed, I recommend subscribing and activating the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support means a lot to me, and if you enjoyed this video, you can help me continue spreading the valuable lessons by liking and sharing it. If you like the topic of this video, please comment 1. If you don't, please comment 0 to let me know how I can improve and make better videos for you. Now, let's begin. Medical and psychological studies have long suggested that couples who incorporate oral intimacy into their sex lives tend to enjoy a much closer, more emotionally connected relationship. This isn't just about the physical pleasure, it's about the profound emotional connection that such intimacy fosters. Research published in the Journal of Sexual Medicine reveals that women who receive oral intimacy from their partners often report higher levels of sexual and emotional satisfaction in their relationships. And it makes perfect sense. It's not merely about the physical stimulation, but about the emotional depth and care that this act represents. It's a powerful reminder that love isn't just about desire. It's about emotional support, vulnerability, and trust. When women are asked what they feel about men who take pleasure in giving them pleasure this way, the response is overwhelmingly positive. There is a deep sense of appreciation, a feeling that is shared by most women, regardless of age. As we grow older, our bodies change, and with those changes, our desires and needs evolve. But one thing remains constant: the longing to feel loved, respected, and truly seen by our partners. For many women, having a husband who is willing to explore their pleasure, to take the time to truly satisfy them, is not just about the act itself. It's about feeling cherished and adored. It's a way for them to feel like they matter, like they are still desirable, even as they age. And that feeling of being cared for, truly cared for, cannot be underestimated. For mature women, especially those who have been with their husbands for many years, oral intimacy can be a deep and meaningful confirmation that their partner is emotionally present in the relationship. It's a vulnerable act, both for the giver and the receiver. But in that vulnerability, there's incredible strength. The act of offering pleasure in this way requires trust. And it's through that trust, built over years, that couples can experience a kind of emotional intimacy that transcends physical connection. I recall a recent consultation with a 65-year-old woman who shared something deeply moving. She explained that her 70-year-old husband had recently begun to show more interest in giving her oral sex. This, she told me, had transformed their entire relationship. With tears in her eyes, she said, "I no longer feel like our intimacy is just a duty. Now, I feel that it's a gift we both share." To her, this wasn't just about physical pleasure. It was about feeling valued, desired, and loved in a way that transcended the years and the changes in her body. This kind of sentiment is not rare among older women. Many of them see this gesture as a profound symbol of their partner's dedication, love, and renewed passion. It's a reminder that even in the later stages of life, there's still room for intimacy, connection, and a deep emotional bond. For men, finding joy in giving pleasure is equally profound. It reinforces the idea that sex, especially in later years, is not just a physical act. It is a celebration of the emotional connection that still exists, the reaffirmation of love, and the care that has been built over decades of shared life. It often helps couples rediscover one another in new and exciting ways, despite the years that have passed. The truth is, when men find satisfaction in giving pleasure to their wives, it creates a beautiful cycle of mutual satisfaction that strengthens their bond in ways they never imagined. This isn't just about the physicality of the act, it's about the emotional affirmation that comes with it. It's about feeling safe in each other's arms, knowing that you are loved, cherished, and desired. As time goes on, we all crave deeper connections, and this type of intimacy fosters that connection in a profound way. When a partner is willing to dedicate time to their spouse's satisfaction in this way, it speaks volumes about their emotional investment in the relationship, their willingness to make their partner feel valued, and their desire to keep the flame of passion alive. Psychologically, men who embrace and enjoy this type of intimacy often exhibit a higher level of self-confidence and empathy in their relationships. There's something deeply powerful about the act of giving pleasure that, for many men, goes beyond physical gratification. Studies have shown that men who actively engage in oral intimacy with their partners tend to report significantly higher levels of satisfaction in their relationships. It's not just about the physical pleasure, it's about the joy they find in seeing their wives happy and content. This emotional exchange creates a beautiful cycle of mutual satisfaction, where both partners feel valued, cherished, and connected. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 1 below to let me know that you are still here with me. What's even more intriguing is the deeper emotional connection that tends to flourish in such relationships. Research from the University of Montreal discovered that men who are actively involved in practices like oral intimacy with their wives are generally more emotionally invested in their relationships and, as a result, often demonstrate higher levels of fidelity. Now, this isn't to say it's a guaranteed rule, but it certainly highlights a significant trend. When men show a commitment to emotionally fulfilling their partners in such a deeply intimate way, they are also more likely to be emotionally faithful, which naturally strengthens the bond between them and their wives. From a medical standpoint, the benefits of oral intimacy extend far beyond just the emotional connection. As we age, the body inevitably changes, and many women find that physical intimacy can sometimes become more complex, even uncomfortable, due to various factors like menopause or other health challenges. In these situations, oral intimacy offers a gentle, non-invasive way to preserve that vital spark of sexual connection without the need for more strenuous physical effort. For many older women, this form of intimacy can be a lifesaver, an opportunity to maintain pleasure and closeness without the discomfort that sometimes comes with traditional forms of physical intimacy. It's truly remarkable how such a simple, intimate gesture can have such profound impacts, not only on the emotional bond between partners but also on the physical well-being of the woman involved. It's a perfect example of how intimacy evolves with age, not just in terms of what is done, but in how deeply it is felt, and how it continues to nourish the relationship, providing both physical comfort and emotional closeness. Oral intimacy, though often understated, has numerous benefits that extend far beyond the immediate physical sensations. One of the most remarkable advantages it offers, especially for women undergoing menopause or who have already passed through it, is its ability to promote natural lubrication. As we age, the body undergoes significant hormonal changes, and for many women, this can lead to a decrease in vaginal lubrication, which can cause discomfort or even pain during intercourse. For these women, oral intimacy provides an incredibly gentle and effective solution. It allows them to experience pleasure without the worry of physical discomfort, making the intimate experience more comfortable, more enjoyable, and, ultimately, more fulfilling. But the benefits don't stop at physical comfort. Oral intimacy also has a profound impact on emotional well-being. Beyond simply alleviating discomfort, it offers a rare and often overlooked opportunity for women to feel desired, appreciated, and valued in ways that transcend the usual forms of affection. As we get older, our bodies change, and with it, the way we experience and express intimacy. For many women, knowing that their partners are not just willing but eager to explore them, to focus on their pleasure, conveys a deep sense of being loved, respected, and admired. It reassures them that they are not seen as just a companion or an obligation, but as a person worthy of love and devotion. This is something deeply emotional that goes far beyond physical attraction. It's the emotional connection that truly defines a mature relationship. From a health perspective, oral intimacy also has its physical benefits, particularly when it comes to cardiovascular health. It might surprise some, but sexual activity, including oral intimacy, has been shown to improve heart health. Studies consistently reveal that people who maintain an active sex life as they age are at a lower risk of cardiovascular diseases. This is largely because sexual activity, in all its forms, promotes better circulation and reduces stress, both of which are essential in maintaining a healthy heart. For many women, this means that oral intimacy does not just help them feel loved. It actively contributes to their physical well-being by supporting heart health and reducing the stresses of daily life. This intersection of physical and emotional care is a powerful example of how intimacy can evolve with age, remaining beneficial for both the body and the soul. Beyond the obvious health and comfort benefits, oral intimacy fosters a deeper, more meaningful bond between partners. Trust is the cornerstone of any intimate relationship, and oral intimacy, in particular, requires an extraordinary level of trust. It's an act of vulnerability, where both partners surrender to each other in a way that brings them closer emotionally. Many women find that when their husbands are willing to devote time and energy to giving them pleasure in this way, it opens up a profound level of communication between them. It's more than just physical gratification. It's an exchange that signifies deep mutual understanding and respect. For women, this act often represents an emotional gesture that reaffirms their partner's commitment to them, not just as lovers, but as their closest confidant and companion. I recall a deeply moving story shared with me by one of my patients, a 72-year-old woman who confided in me about her 78-year-old husband's recent change in behavior. She told me that, over the years, her husband had begun to surprise her with acts of oral intimacy. While many people might perceive this as just a physical act, for her, it held far deeper meaning. She spoke not only of the physical pleasure but of the emotional depth it conveyed. "I feel," she said, "that after so many years together, he still sees me as a desirable woman. He still desires me in ways that make me feel beautiful, cherished, and loved. That gives me a kind of happiness that goes beyond just physical pleasure. It's a joy that touches my heart and soul." What struck me most about this conversation was the way her words reflected not just her physical satisfaction, but her deep emotional fulfillment. For her, oral intimacy was a reminder that their relationship was still alive with passion, and that her husband still saw her as a woman to be loved and cherished. Even in their later years, when their bodies had changed, their connection was as strong as ever, if not stronger. The emotional renewal she felt from these intimate gestures was transformative for their relationship. It was a beautiful reminder that, in long-term relationships, intimacy doesn't have to fade with time. It can evolve, it can grow deeper, and it can continue to enrich the connection between partners. This is the power of oral intimacy. It's not just about the physical act, but about the emotional reassurance it provides. It's about feeling desired, feeling loved, and feeling connected in a way that makes a woman feel whole and treasured. It's about showing her that she is not just a companion, but a person who is worthy of admiration, respect, and passion. For many women, as they age, intimacy becomes more about connection and less about physical performance. They crave deep emotional bonds, and oral intimacy offers just that, a way for both partners to share in an experience of trust, respect, and mutual admiration. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 2 below to let me know that you are still here with me. In many cases, oral intimacy acts as a bridge between the past and the present, revitalizing relationships that may have begun to feel routine or stagnant. It helps couples rediscover a sense of joy and excitement, proving that passion doesn't have to fade with age. For women, especially those in their later years. Knowing that their partner is willing to put their satisfaction first is incredibly empowering. It fosters a sense of confidence and self-worth that can extend into all aspects of life, not just the relationship. Oral intimacy, when practiced in a mature relationship built on mutual respect, communication, and trust, becomes far more than just a physical act. For many women, it represents a deeply emotional connection, a powerful expression of love, care, and devotion. It goes beyond the simple mechanics of physical pleasure, serving as a profound gesture that deepens the emotional bond between partners. In a relationship where both individuals have weathered years together, oral intimacy offers a unique way to reconnect, reaffirm mutual affection, and rekindle the emotional spark that is perhaps dimmed over time. It's a way for couples to reaffirm that their connection is not just about the routine or the mundane, but about truly seeing each other, understanding each other's needs, and demonstrating care in ways that go beyond the physical. For many women, oral intimacy is not just about receiving pleasure. It's about feeling deeply cherished, respected, and desired. It is an act that allows them to feel seen, not just for their physical body but for their entire being. As women age, their bodies change, and so do their sexual needs. The emotional and physical satisfaction derived from acts like oral intimacy reflects a significant part of their desire for connection. A woman in a mature relationship might see this act as a reaffirmation that her partner is still emotionally engaged and invested in her. It's a vulnerable moment, one in which trust is key, where both partners surrender to each other without reservation, offering the gift of mutual respect and love. For men who enjoy giving their wives this type of pleasure, it is not just about physical satisfaction. It's about emotionally connecting on a level that deepens the bond between them. This act often signifies that the husband sees the wife not only as a companion but as a partner worthy of attention, affection, and respect. It's a way to demonstrate that their relationship is about more than just routine or obligation. It becomes a shared experience, one that fosters a sense of togetherness and mutual fulfillment. For men, providing this form of intimacy can bring a sense of joy and satisfaction, knowing that their actions are fostering not just physical pleasure, but an emotional connection that continues to evolve with time. In many ways, couples who engage in oral intimacy in their later years report feeling a deeper emotional connection. Research suggests that this practice can help enhance the overall quality of the relationship, increasing both emotional and physical satisfaction. Studies have shown that couples who make oral intimacy a part of their regular sexual life report feeling more emotionally satisfied and connected to their partners. This practice can be an intimate way for couples to nurture their bond, even as their bodies change. For women going through menopause or dealing with other physical challenges that affect intimacy, oral sex can be a more comfortable, gentle alternative, allowing them to maintain a healthy sexual life without the discomfort that might come from other forms of physical intimacy. It also helps with natural lubrication, an essential factor in sexual pleasure for many women as they age. From a broader health perspective, oral intimacy can also contribute to overall well-being. Research shows that maintaining an active and satisfying sex life, including oral intimacy, can help reduce the risk of cardiovascular disease. This is because regular sexual activity promotes healthy circulation, lowers stress levels, and helps maintain overall heart health. As we grow older, staying physically active is crucial to maintaining our health, and sexual activity, especially the emotional intimacy it fosters, plays an important role in sustaining both mental and physical well-being. Furthermore, maintaining intimacy and connection through these gestures can reduce stress and promote emotional stability, two important factors in aging gracefully. But beyond the physical and health benefits, oral intimacy fosters trust in relationships. For many women, knowing that their husbands are willing to engage in such an intimate and giving act shows a profound level of emotional commitment. It opens a deeper channel of communication between partners, signaling that they are still invested in each other's happiness and fulfillment. It becomes a form of total surrender, an act of mutual trust and vulnerability that can significantly enhance emotional intimacy. This is particularly important for couples who have been together for many years, as it allows them to continually reaffirm their connection, ensuring that the relationship remains strong and passionate, even as they navigate the challenges that come with aging. I recall one particular patient, a 72-year-old woman, who shared with me how her 78-year-old husband occasionally surprised her with oral intimacy. What she emphasized was not just the physical pleasure but the profound emotional meaning it held for her. She said, "I feel that after so many years, he still sees me as a desirable woman, and that gives me a happiness that goes beyond the physical." For her, it wasn't just about the act. It was about the fact that her husband still saw her as someone worthy of love, respect, and desire. It's a feeling that many women in mature relationships can relate to. The joy of feeling valued and desired by their partner, no matter how many years have passed. This sentiment highlights the profound emotional impact that oral intimacy can have in a long-term, mature relationship. It becomes a means of reconnecting, reigniting that spark of desire and affection that may have dimmed over the years. It's a powerful way of reaffirming the love that still exists between two people who have shared so much over the years. For many women, oral intimacy is not just a pleasurable act. It is a declaration of love, passion, ongoing desire, and connection. It says, "I still care about you, I still find you desirable, and I am still willing to explore our intimacy together." At Wise Old Age, Sexuality, and Health, we remind our viewers that sexuality and maturity is not something that fades away but an opportunity to rediscover yourself, deepen your connection with your partner, and enjoy a fulfilling and intimate life that adapts to your evolving needs and desires. Sexuality at any age is an opportunity for growth and connection, and the key to maintaining a healthy and passionate sex life lies in communication, respect, and mutual surrender. Oral intimacy is just one of many ways in which couples can nurture their bond and keep their relationship vibrant and fulfilling. It is a form of emotional and physical expression that helps couples continue to explore their desires, stay connected emotionally, and enjoy a deeper sense of intimacy as they grow older together. Thank you for joining us today in this insightful discussion on the power of intimacy in mature relationships. So, what have you learned so far? How does oral intimacy play a role in not just physical pleasure but in strengthening emotional bonds, trust, and overall well-being? We would love to hear your thoughts and reflections. Please take a moment to comment below, sharing one thing you've learned today and how you plan to bring it into practice in your life. Whether it's embracing deeper emotional connection, exploring new ways of intimacy, or simply understanding the importance of mutual respect, we'd love to hear from you. If you found value in this video, please leave your comment below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel Wise Old Age, Sexuality, and Health for more content that will help you live a fuller, more fulfilling life at every stage of your journey. We look forward to seeing you again soon.